Good morning and welcome back to the Morning Endurance Call. I'm Keith Erwood, and today's topic is going to be about critical business documents. Lately, I've been asked a simple question pretty frequently, and that question is, what is the single most important thing I can do to prepare my business for a disaster? And while there are many things I could say, what I'm going to share with you is perhaps the single biggest golden nugget of preparedness planning, especially for businesses. And that is this: keeping copies of your critical business documents safe and accessible and ready to utilize after a disaster is the simple thing that you can do to protect yourself. Now, this brings me to, what are my critical documents? Because it's not everything. So I'm going to tell you right now specifically what you need, and here they are. Your critical documents are proof of business ownership and/or formation and structure, your financial statements, including profit and loss and balance sheets for the last 3 years, tax returns and transcripts, and insurance policies, along with any claims and denials, along with payout amounts if you have them yet, banking statements and other financial records, detailed damages, details on damaged inventory, and repair estimates. And if you have it and they're important, especially for future payments, any contracts that you have with customers and or vendors. You'll need these documents when making any insurance claims and or federal disaster loans during a federally declared disaster. Without them, you won't be able to make an insurance claim or obtain any disaster loans. It's also important to note here that before you can obtain a federal disaster loan, you'll need to make your insurance claims prior to completing any documentation for disaster loans, as they will only cover beyond with what insurance. You need to get your insurance covered first. And without these items, your insurance claims will likely be lower, and you won't be able to claim disaster loans at all. So here's today's leadership takeaway and call to action. So here's today's leadership takeaway and call to action. Identify your critical documents, make both soft and hard copies of them, and make certain they are stored in an easily accessible manner and ready to go during a disaster, and that you can grab them quickly and complete your insurance claims as soon as possible, and so that you can quickly get your federal disaster loans if needed. So make this a top priority over the next week. I'll be sharing a complete list of all critical business documents in the Endurance community, which is free to be a member of. You can go and join. Head over to members.erwoodgroup.com. The links are also below in the description. Thank you for joining me today on the Morning Endurance Call. Until then, think clearly, prepare deliberately, and lead with endurance. Bye now.